Hello everybody and a warm welcome back to the channel. And thank you for tuning in. This is American Truck Simulator. Probably going to take another week off from making flight sim stuff. Still waiting to hear back about my hand. There you can see our job. We are down in Texarcana, Texas, made famous for Smokey and the Bandit. And going down there and breaking into a distributor and loading up a trailer full of Coors. Yeah, great move. Man, I love those moves. Well, they didn't need to make the third one. That one was horrible. 2 was okay, gotta admit. But the original was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's my truck. It is an International 9000i. We are hauling a big harvester up to Bozeman, Montana. This will be a multi-part trip. It's like 1,600 miles I have to drive. Not getting that done in a day. I do play with realisms on. I can be fined for going the wrong way, hitting somebody, speeding, all that kind of stuff. However, I use an automatic transmission. There's my truck. There is the harvester. We're at the Union Pacific Yard. This thing just came off a train, and we're about to get going. There's our truck.
Time to get the job done.
Let's get going, shall we?
Turn right.
One thing, sadly, with this sim, it's very much a... You need to be inside when you're doing this. Sadly, unless you're on a long stretch of straight highway, this truck has more than enough horsepower. I do not have a shifter or wheel or anything like that. I've got an ice pack and a whole bunch of ibuprofen.
Get ready to turn left.
So I can use my left hand. Still waiting to hear
turn left.
about whether or not I'm going to need surgery on my hand. Still waiting for the ultrasound. Get that on, and we'll stop here. Now we can go outside. Texarcana, what is this, Lake Drive? Yeah. This looks like a really cool place to live. I might, I live out in Fraser Valley, so, not hard to believe that I would actually enjoy this. As you can see, I got like $72 million. By the end of this, I'll have probably 73, I'm thinking. I can't for the life of me forget what my beacon lights are. Cindy, you may have noticed. Cindy is Kitzer's wife. Lovely woman. She enjoys the truck sim videos. She's more of a flight sim person, I think. Kit's brother or cousin is actually a truck driver in real life. He said that the stuff is actually fairly accurate for the most part. Within the limitations of it being a simulator, obviously. But some of the places I've driven, he's actually driven himself. I don't know what he typically hauls, but Cindy made a comment to Kit once, and he actually shared it with me. And I'm like, that's actually a good, that's a good observation. She commented about, it'd be a lot nicer if it had more traffic. It's like, it's not very realistic. So I do have a traffic mod in. I do listen to what my viewers and subscribers
and then exit left.
Yeah, you're not getting it. No, you're not doing that.
Exit left.
Obviously, Texarcana, it's a bit more of a rural place, so
Keep left.
obviously not going to have a ton of traffic here. It's also 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so everybody's working. The kids are, well, kids might be getting ready to get out of school. But 10 to 1, they got soccer practice, karate practice, baseball. It has been a while. This is part of the farm machinery pack, which I have, which is a add-on. One thing about this company, SES Software, they make really reasonably priced stuff when they come up. You know, like, you know, you look at Flight Sim, $39, and you get an airport.
Keep right, and then exit right.
A airport. That is it. And this, for like $19,
right.
you get the entire state. Slow down,
Get
son.
ready to turn right.
So it's very reasonably priced. Look at that skybox. It is awesome. I think it's got the best clouds in sky of
Turn
any
right.
simulator, if I'm being honest with you. I was on a nice highway. Why are you taking me up this way? Yield. Yeah, I don't do that. Again, if you're looking for realism, this is not the place. I play games and sims and all that for
Go
fun.
straight on.
And that is it. I strive for some realism in my flight sim. Like, I'm not deliberately going to take off or land on the wrong runway or do a barrel roll in the final half mile or something like that. So, I mean, I do try to keep it somewhat kind of real. This place looks awesome. I'm going to say we're going to have a 30 coming up. It's not a red light, so there we go.
Go straight on.
I play this with the same Xbox controller that has caused me all the health issues of late. And so much that I may need to have surgery, which does not... I mean, I'm in my mid-60s. I don't like any kind of surgery. I'm hoping maybe cortisone treatments will help. But we got to find out what the heck's wrong first. X-ray showed nothing. The team that makes this sim, they do send, they travel the state that they're going to be releasing. Kansas is the next state, by the way, in case you're curious. They haven't listed when it's going to come out yet. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, April. Perhaps, you know, I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest with you. But they do send teams here. They photograph a lot of the significant towns and that. And they actually, quite often, you got to realize there's only so much you can do necessarily in, like, Maya 3D and other rendering kind of SketchUp and things like that. But they do their best to, like, create the local landmarks. For instance, Monument Valley here is modeled in the sim. Monument Hill. Numerous war memorials. The Hoover Dam. The Golden Gate Bridge. They're all in the sim. And you often will see combines working the fields. You'll see sprinkler systems in action, especially in California, which is getting a complete overhaul. Well, it's hard to drive at this thing. I have loads of time, so I am not too worried. I was hoping to get on more of a street highway, to be perfectly honest with you. Go outside a bit more. And on some busier highways, if truth be told. Outside. I can't drive in this view, which is unfortunate. I'd love a camera that puts you right on top of the cab. Then it'd be a bit easier. And you could spend more time outside. Okay, I need to get in for this. That's just not working. What are you slowing down for? Ah, the AI in this game, man, I tell you, it will go out of its way to kill you. They'll come to a complete dead stop for no reason whatsoever. It's a lot of fun. The other thing I like about this game, this one is a lot easier on my hand. I damaged my hand because for the past 3.5 weeks I was playing, well, I injured my hand about 10 days ago, and my forearm. I was playing a lot of action RPGs and tactical RPGs. Not so much tactical, action sort of thing, like where you gotta do like left trigger, press D while up on the D-pad, all at the same time. You get your hands in some really cockeyed freaking positions in that. And, yeah. Just completely, I mean, I've been gaming my entire life. I still have my Sega Genesis and play on it. These are all hooked up that I have. PS3, PS1, or PS2, Sega Genesis, Sega Dreamcast, my PlayStation Vita, my PSP, of course my gaming PC. Like, I still game across multiple platforms, multiple devices. I'm retired, so I game all day long. One thing I like about this game, it's a little easier. You can play it with the 360 controller, the same one that damaged my hand. But it's a bit more simplified. This has got cruise control, etc. And then it's just minor adjustments with the left stick, if you will. You can remap the controls however you want. You can also play it with mouse and keyboard. I don't advise that. Go to Goodwill, Salvation Army store, something like that. Buy a used one for $5. Make sure it comes with the cable. Instantly supported by the Windows PC and Steam. The only place this sim is sold is on Steam. Even if you buy it from one of those discount CD key retailer thingies, all they're going to do is give you a Steam code. I never find a need to use them. Unlike Dovetail Games, which is a parasite on gaming, it should just be put out of business. SES Software treats their customers fairly. And they're constantly rated in the Steam Awards every year as one of the best developers on Steam. Okay, 65 is good, and outside. I can't tell. Is that a light up there? Look at the sun shafts in that. I'm actually playing in 4K and downsampling the video recording to 1440p, so it should look pretty dang crisp and sharp for you. As you can see, much more traffic than in previous videos. You might have seen the odd car, maybe the odd truck. But as you can see here, it's much more frequent. And if we were in California, it would at 6 o'clock at night, it would be a complete
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
I don't like doing the speed limit, though. Oh, is that a railway crossing signal? No. We have a stop sign coming up. Okay. I do have a train mod in as well. Okay, I don't know what that signal was all about. I mean, the light's like half a mile away. I cannot remember what the scale is for this sim. 35 coming up instead of 45. There we go. Pretty cool. Exactly what you'd expect to see in some of these smaller towns and that. Places that you see that are like yellow or like kind of thing, that means I've already visited them before. Ones that are gray are things that I have not driven on or a customer I have not delivered to or picked up from. I do use real company names, like an Exxon station will be an Exxon station. Walmart will be Walmart. It won't be Wally World. McDonald's will be McDonald's. There you go. You can see, what is that, Golden Panda or whatever they call it? Denny's on the advertising signs, etc. And the trailers will have real companies named on them, like, and also the logistics companies. You'll see like Schneider and Bungie and company Kit used to work for, Bungie. The atmospherics, you can sort of see the bit of haze almost, and oh, you're lucky. I'll ram you right into next week. They just pull out in front of you willy-nilly. It's like, do you honestly think you're going to win an argument with me? Like, this thing weighs a ton. Several tens of thousands of tons. Well, several thousand tons, put it that way. And now it is clouded over. Are there things I don't like with the sim? Yeah. I don't like that we don't have a calendar. We don't have seasons. The weather is, you know, fictional, if you will. I don't like that at all. Looks like we might get a storm coming. It's kind of windy. Maybe. Need high beams, dang. Not that dark yet. So,
Go straight on.
I guess at the end of part 2 or part 3, I will show you. I'm too heavy to stop in time for that. I would have slid through the line even if I stopped in time, and I'd get fined $700 for crossing, well, red light violation, they call it. Like, this looks believable. You know, I just wish we had seasons. That winter event they had for Christmas time, whatever, that was the dumbest dang thing I ever seen in my life. Only special event that myself, I never finished it. I did one trip simply for that video, maybe 2, and that was it. And in my friends list, I don't know a single person that finished it. They go, this is ridiculous. Go here, pick up this, drive to this place, look for a magic portal and get trapped. Like, what? No. Just put a dang calendar and put real weather in here. That was just a lazy way. Hopefully they can address that in going forward in the future. That we do get a proper calendar. Because right now it's just Monday to Sunday. I have no idea what week, what month, what year, anything.
Keep right.
But as you see, reasonable lighting. I don't know if I have my weather mod installed. I'm not sure. Which gives way more realistic lightning. You hear the thunder roll across the sky at night. Or when it's raining in a thunderstorm. Stuff like that. I haven't had a chance to check it because the one I use is from Z-Mods. It's not a thing from the workshop. The game does have accidents. It does simulate road closures. I've seen logging trucks lose all their logs. I've seen trucks jackknife, trailers break. Ramp closures. Police helicopters overhead.
Keep left.
Oh, I hate when you do this. Oh, for a second I thought I was on the wrong one. There we go. Oh, maybe my light mod is installed because the low beams are not usually this way. I think for an elevated sort of highway, I think this looks respectable and, you know, it looks reasonable. Proper sign markings, they all are real.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, I didn't realize that lane went there. Okay. Back to the right. Trucks should always be in the right-hand lane. It's the other thing I really like. I've got to find a place to sleep. I do play with the realisms on. I do need to sleep. There's a water tower. And with how, you know, they've got the art on those pillars, I'm going to say they actually drove along this highway and took pictures of these things and go, we can model that in the game, let's put it in. $72 million. I have about 100 drivers, something like that. 15 garages, 20 garages, about 100 trucks. I'm building a transportation empire. This game does have multiplayer. I haven't used it myself though. When we get to sleep, I will end the video because I don't want it to be too long. And that. And also it's nighttime. Do we have a place to sleep coming up? Yeah. Okay. I should be able to make that, I think. Although objects may be further than they appear. Even though this is straight, I'm not going outside, you're not going to see anything. When it gets dark, when like you're out on a highway and you're going through, you know, farmlands and stuff like that, there's not a light to be seen anywhere. It is dark. And maybe it's just because of my age, I do find I get night driving, like, eye fatigue. Tell me there's a sleeping spot over here. There is. Yeah. And no, I am not backing this in.
Reroute.
You don't need to reroute. I'm just going to sleep. Trucks to the left or right? Trucks to the right. Now, as to if this is perfectly accurate, there could be barbecues here. I'm not sure. And that. But they try and make them, you know, fairly accurate. I do have Euro Truck Simulator as well. That is the oldest one. Let me park here? Yeah, cool. Hey, there we go, folks. Take you outside for a sec. Oh, they really want me to pull forward, Larry. I thought he was going way too far, but it's I didn't go far enough. This is a long load, so I will come up to here. And there we go. Parking brake on. Boom. And we'll rest, and then I will show you some of the mod that I have installed. And there we go. We are now good to go. Yes, this does have wipers, and it has intermittent wipers and everything like that. So we will exit. It will save automatically. And I'll take you to see my mods. Again, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get notified. This is only available on Steam. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can also join my Discord. Link will be down in the description below. Just click show more. So there's the traffic mod I put in. These I haven't had a chance to update yet, if there is an update. The sim just got a new version. This is 1.49.3.14s. Don't ask me. So I don't have my light mods in for there. Real companies, real gas stations, real brands on trailers. I'm not driving the Anthem, so I don't need that. This allows me to have these painted, and I can use custom bolts and all that kind of stuff. These are all from the Steam Workshop, except for those top ones I showed you that I didn't have. Not driving the Mac R, I do have it. And the Kenworth 100E, I do like this truck. Trailer pack, route advisor, that's what gives me a smaller GPS instead of the one with the big frame around it and all that. Don't leave this parking spot without it. And of course, I want to see real Greyhound buses and U-Hauls and real American gas stations. So there you go, folks. Part 2, I don't know where I'll be. Let me know. We'll see how this video goes. If you want to see me do this over the course of maybe a week, and I do like 3 or 4 videos, what have you, but we do the entire route, let me know. If I don't hear any feedback, I'll bring you back at some point, maybe halfway through the trip. Until the next time, folks, I want you to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the rubber on the road, and I will see you on the highways, the byways, on the rails, and in the sky. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.